Hello, I'm Sitchon reporting for Rappler at nandito po tayo ngayon sa Barangay San Jose in General Santos City. Makikita nyo sa likod ko ang isang tent city-like na situation. Dito nakatira ang more than 400 residents na nag-evacuate mula sa Sitio Datal Salvan, isang uphill na community ng Barangay San Jose. At it has been more than a week, almost 2 weeks after the June 8 earthquake that hit Mindanao. And the residents here are still very much afraid. Natatakot pa rin silang bumalik sa kanilang mga bahay at many of them have also lost their homes due to the landslides caused by the magnitude 7.8 earthquake. Nakausap namin recently yung naka-station dito na barangay health worker, si Juanita Pandian, at ang sabi niya, kalahatan sa mga nandito ngayon ay naka-experience ng trauma, and most yung blood pressure nila ay nasa 140/100. So sobrang tense yung mga tao dito at of course more than 400 sila dito na mga residents at nakatambak lang lahat dito sa isang dryer court, which is supposedly an area kung saan nilalagay yung mga mga gulay like mais para i-dry. So you can only imagine yung situation nila dito na sobrang mainit. Of course, kung madilim, walang masyadong ilaw. Isa sa mga problema nila. But when on our way here from General Santos City, na-notice namin na may malaking mga infrastructural damage sa mga major business establishments, and we got to visit the General Santos City Hall to ask what is the current situation for the damage. Ang sabi naman nila based on their recent assessment is that more than 120 buildings inspected, including schools and of course establishments, government offices, ay more than 120 yung nasa red category, or meaning they cannot be accessed at all or off limits sila sa public. Nasa yellow category ay nasa 150. These are the buildings and schools and infrastructure that are not yet accessible to the public. Limited yung access until further repairs and assessment can be done. Whereas more than 500 naman ay nasa green category, which means they are accessible na for the public. Different yung situation dito sa Sitio Datal Salvan dahil yung mga residents dito ay mostly mga farmers, and so because of the earthquake, may mga landslides nangyari and most of the debris affected the harvesting grounds ng mga resident farmers dito ng Sitio Datal Salvan. At based sa nakuha namin sa kanilang experience ay hanggang ngayon, hindi pa rin sila nakabalik sa kanilang mga bahay. Most of them either takot sila bumalik sa bahay in case may mga aftershocks na mangyayari, or hindi sila makakabalik sa bahay kasi blocked yung mga roads or sira na talaga yung mga bahay nila. So we're still going to check what's the overall situation in other parts of the coastal areas, especially sa Sarangani province and of course General Santos City. But here in this specific area, may parts na sa Barangay San Jose na naka-return na yung electricity. Whereas going from General Santos City to Barangay San Jose, you will notice na yung signal dito ay mawawala as you go further into the communities. As for water, isa din yan sa mga problema ng mga residents dito dahil while they have a supply of water being provided by the local governments, by DSWD and of course other agencies, yung problema nila is of course yung water na gagamitin nila para sa laundry, para sa kanilang pagligo. At syempre, they usually grab it from the Makal River, which is right next to the village. Pero ngayon, hindi na nila ma-access yung usual na areas na pinupuntahan nila para makaka-access ng tubig. At sobrang dangerous na daw yung areas dahil sa landslides recently na nangyari. At hanggang ngayon, hindi pa rin nila mapupuntahan. Yung situation naman dito sa tent-like na area dito sa evacuation center, most of the residents are asking for donations ng mga trapal, which are very reminiscent of what we experienced in the September 2025 earthquake in Cebu and Bogo City, where we saw residents staying outside of their homes. Hanggang ngayon, hindi pa rin sila babalik kahit kung umuulan ay nauulanan sila dito, kahit sobrang mainit kasi nga nasa dryer court sila where they dry their vegetables ay mainit din. So sobrang tense yung situation dito, very stressful for not just the of course, yung mga bata dito, but also the mothers here as well, and of course, mga senior citizens that are currently just staying here at the evacuation center. At night, ang isa sa mga reklamo nila ay of course walang masyadong mga ilaw dito at dahil nga hindi naman lahat ng mga areas dito ay may electricity, yung usual complaint is kapag madilim na, sobrang dilim, hindi wala talagang makikita dito kapag gabi na. At of course, nilalangaw din sila kapag gabi na at yung situation na yun is of course causing great distress sa mga residents dito. So, in the meantime, meron namang mga rural health units, of course, officials coming from the General Santos City Health Department and of course, Department of Health na pumunta dito para magbigay ng check-ups to also provide aid and medicine para sa mga residente na nangangailangan ng gamot at nangangailangan ng check-ups din. At patuloy pa rin yung pagbibigay ng serbisyo at ayuda sa dito na specific na evacuation center. So, of course, ang tanging hiling naman ng mga residente dito, especially ng mga mothers, ay mabibigyan sila ng gamot para sa kanilang mga sakit, para sa lagnat at sakit sa tiyan. At yung mga anak nila dito, sabi nila, kailangan ng mga diaper dahil nga marami din sa kanila ay mga bata na 5 to mga around 3 to 10 years old. So, ang hiling din ng mga farmers ay syempre please to of course ma-alleviate yung situation nila sa kanilang mga livelihoods dahil the landslides, the debris from the landslides have of course damaged most of the harvesting grounds here sa Sitio Datal Salvan. So, we will continue to provide you with more updates here in General Santos City and what's happening in the Sarangani province as well after the June 8th earthquake. We will be able to give you updates on the Livable Cities channel on the Rappler Communities app, so be sure to download the app so we can talk to you there and you can know more about what's going on. And of course, we'll be posting our updates on our social media pages on Rappler, and you'll be of course informed as well on what is going to be the recovery plan for the province and for General Santos City and how they're going to be moving forward after the events of the magnitude 7.8 earthquake. So we're here, 400 residents still waiting for help and still waiting for when they are able to go back to their homes or when they can safely say that they are safe in Sitio Datal Salvan in Barangay San Jose, General Santos. I'm John Sitchon reporting here in General Santos City, Mindanao.